Hello everybody and warm welcome to my channel Tarot by Izabela. I am very happy to see you here today and I hope you're all doing fine, even if we live in very turbulent times for the moment. Today will be a reading about the Eurovision 2024 final, and I have had many viewers asking me to do a reading about this. Especially viewers from Sweden, since this final contest is held in Sweden this year, in the south of Sweden, Malmö. And we expect a lot of trouble during those days, as this contest is planned to be held. And to do this reading today about the Eurovision finals, I will use my tarot cards, oracle cards and some dice. And before I begin, I want to also read some short facts about the Eurovision for those who are not so familiar with the Eurovision. It's a quite big thing here in Europe, and it has been for many years. But this Eurovision contest has changed so much from when it began, and it's really a pain to watch it the last years. Yeah, and it's quite modern, so one can almost expect who's gonna win depending to how up to date to the modern things that are going on in our world, and how much those participants are tuned into that modern things. If they are and lately if they are more rainbow color, you can call that, the bigger chance it is that they will win. Okay, but I also want to thank you all, you wonderful viewers out there, for all of your support to this channel. Without your inspiration, your wonderful words, your sharing, caring coffees, everything that you do, without that it will be difficult to continue doing more videos. So I'm very, very grateful. It gives a lot of strength and pushes me forward to do another one and another one. Yeah. And the scam warning, we skip that today. We all know that a lot of scammers, so we have to be careful. And the main thing is, remember, I never contact you first. I never promote anything, sell anything, or do personal readings. So in case someone, even using my profile photos, says it is me, it's not me. So please be careful out there. Well, what about Eurovision? Yeah, they are preparing in Malmö, and a lot of police officers everywhere, helicopters flying like crazy, like it's some major war coming in here. But anyway, the grand finale of the Eurovision Song Contest 2024 will take place in Malmö Arena on Saturday the 11th of May, with semi-finals on Tuesday 7th and Thursday the 9th of May. Swedish broadcaster SVT, Swedish television, together with the European Broadcasting Union, will organize the contest thanks to Loreen's win in Liverpool in 2023. This year's competition has been rocked by controversy over Israel's participation, which has led many to boycott the event and calls for Israel to be excluded from Eurovision 2024. The Eurovision is expected to take place under strict police security measures. Strong police forces are vowing to create a safe environment around the Eurovision 2024 venues. While the city is expecting over 100,000 visitors during the contest, many of them anti-Israel protesters. There will be traffic regulations and strict measures in Malmö for Eurovision 2024. The choice of Malmö as the host city for this year's competition is turning into a headache for the Swedish organizers. Malmö is home to the country's largest Muslim community, numbering more than 70,000 members, while pro-Palestine demonstrations are a daily occurrence. Many have also called on the artists themselves to speak out against Israel's involvement. Swedish police state that the security protocols will be rigorous for the upcoming Eurovision Song Contest next month, one of the most controversial editions in recent memory. Security will be tight during the Eurovision Song Contest, according to police, who have cited demonstrations that could lead to unrest and a heightened threat of terrorism in the Scandinavian country. The security is going to be rigorous, says Petra Stenkula, head of police area in Malmö, according to Swedish broadcaster television 4, TV4. Swedish police discuss potential drone attacks as Denmark and Norway send police to help counter threats. Thousands of police officers are involved, and the police officers will not be granted any time off in connection with the event. Pro-Palestine activists who want Israel out of the Eurovision Song Contest have announced large rallies in downtown Malmö, several kilometers from Malmö Arena contest venue. Activists also have planned 2 large demonstrations to protest Israel's participation as conflict. Not sure how you can call genocide a conflict, but anyway. In the Middle East, threatens to overshadow the feel-good music festival. Some musicians have urged the European Broadcasting Union, the event organizer, to drop Israel from the event. So yeah, a lot of people in Sweden, Malmö, and also a lot of people that are coming here from different countries for this song contest are quite worried if something big and horrific will happen during the time the song contest is going on here in Malmö. And well, personally, I will not go out on the streets if it's not absolutely necessary during these days. Yeah. Not only because it will be crowded and people and police, and it's very disturbing. But still, I'm gonna take some cards on this Eurovision Song Contest. If there is any big threats, if something will happen, or if this song contest will come and pass with no major incidents. And now I need to shuffle my cards a little bit for the Eurovision Song Contest. Israel is one of the countries that have been long time in this contest, even if Israel never have been a part of Europe. So Eurovision Song Contest with Israel as a big threat for the moment. So let's see. Eurovision Song Contest. and some dice. Well, that one to come. I'm going to pick that up just a moment. I have 2 empty ones, so I need extra dice. Well, the cards, they look like this. Okay, let's see what we have here. In the tarot cards, we have Queen of Cups, 9 of Coins, 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and Ace of Cups. On the Oracle cards, we have a Flying Fish, Preparation, Prayer, Sacred Ritual, and the Signs of the Zodiac, Visit, Honoring the Past. And on the dice we have Switch, Rare, Journey, and a Flying Heart. On the dice in the center we have a heart with 2 hands, grass, and a duck. Here I don't see any big major events like a terrorist attack or a bombing or something horrible happening during this Eurovision contest here in Malmö. But something will occur. There will be on the stage all the artists that are in this contest, there will be a lot of sublime messages. For those who are a little bit awake and spiritual people, you will probably notice a lot of strange things during this song contest. Almost like it's some kind of ritual or symbolism, or strange things will happen around that. And it will be a lot of things connected with love, even pushing some sexual views on the people. And of course, many people from foreign countries will come. We have 6 of Swords and Visit, and they want to feel the grass here in Malmö. But mainly, a lot of people will think this Eurovision Song Contest will be like a quacking little dog. Really no special music around that. But as I said, could be interesting to record those sublime messages, some kind of ritual stuff, or things that will stand out, that have a deeper meaning than just a song contest. I will take some more cards on this, if there are any additional information around this Eurovision. It seems like the police is going to do a quite good job. and keep threats away. Let's see if there is any additional information. Well, the additional information, they look like this. In the additional cards, we have 10 of Wands, 3 of Coins, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, and King of Wands. And on the Oracle cards, we have Clouds, 2 Storks in a Nest, Solitude, in Silence, Peace Prevails. According to the cards, it will be very difficult to move around. A lot of people will complain during these 5 days of the Eurovision. It will be spent a lot of money on constructing new things and so on. But people will not be so happy around that. It also looks like the police or the military, some kind of security, will stop a dark cloud, a threat. Probably they will catch someone trying to do something, but I don't get that they will succeed in any terrorist act during the Eurovision. But still, a lot of people on the streets, a lot of drunk people, party everywhere. For those who like that, well, it's up to them to move around on the streets. And when there's a lot of people that have been drinking and partying, well, then we have pickpockets and fights and things like that. But no big attempt or attack will happen during those days. And it seems the cost of this so-called Eurovision event will be felt because a lot of money is spent on this song contest. Now I will take some less cards for the Eurovision. If there are any last words to be said. And if Israel comes up on stage, they will be really booed out from the public. Some last words. And the cards, they look like this. In the tarot cards we have the Lovers, Page of Cups, Four of Wands. On the Oracle cards we have Impasse, Reflect and Direct Your Energy, Ideas Preserved, Non-action, Entitlement, and Falseness. Well, according to the last cards, a lot of people love this Eurovision Song Contest. And a lot of children will also go and watch it with their parents. And yeah, but they will try to tell the people to leave younger children at home. During this period, there will be quite obviously in your face a lot of falseness that is going on in the world. Even those who are deep asleep will not be able to close their eyes to it. Some big revelations will come through this Eurovision. So it will be used to reveal something deeper, not only as a song contest. It will be a deeper meaning to it. But still, I don't get any big terrorist attack here. The cards I have received are quite calm, even if there will be hundreds of thousands of tourists during that period. So-called minor incident, but not like a big terrorist attack or bombing or something like that. Even in Sweden we are quite used with bombs and shootings and killings, since Sweden lately have become quite strong hold for criminals and gangs and so on. So it's not really a safe place, and even many countries around the world recommend people not to travel to Sweden because of that high criminality here. But still, during that Eurovision contest days, I don't see any big horrific things happening. It looks like the police force and all kinds of security agencies will do their job quite well. But still it will be very interesting because some big revelations will come out of it. Well, that was my reading for the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. And if you have liked what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to press like button, share button and subscription button. And to all of you wonderful viewers out there, take care, be strong, be alert. We will be given a lot of signs in the following weeks for things to come. And we can expect some big revelations around that song contest or shortly after. That was what I had to say for today. Thank you again for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon. Bye bye.